Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Down. Ready.
Now ETN to start the drive. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. This defense for the Pats, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Ready.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Now Austin. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Patriots take over.
Ready, set.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Look at me. Get down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Boy, Charles, his offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Got a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Ready, set.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Dolphins at a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now a play fake here on first down. That's going to be caught. Arcega-Whiteside. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Desmond Ridder taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Dolphins have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That goes for a gain of 31.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now Lawrence on first down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Gets this out wide to Pickens. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Lawrence on 3rd down. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Jacobs is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. On play action, they'll throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Ready up.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Black Ultra. White, white. Needle blue. On the ball. On the ball.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Blake Gillikin now. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Here's Austin. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. That punt returned 69 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Extra point try, good by Gano. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They go play action with Lawrence. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Now here's Ross. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Hey, red.
ETN up the middle. Always got some breathing room. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Now Lawrence. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pats at the line ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the 39, Lawrence. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Let's go.
Counter play with Jacobs. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Lawrence. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow, zoom. Cut.
And they'll go again with ETN. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They go play action here on first down. Out left and hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
52. Ready?
On second down, a run with ETN. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
10 cycles. Black shot.
They'll run with ETN. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now that'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. To throw again on second down. Lawrence looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go. Keep that bomber, keep that bomber.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And down to the 36-yard line here. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pickens on the slant. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a two-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Ready.
2nd and 2. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Set, hut.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Hey, back up. Go.
Now Lawrence. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Finds Pickens out right. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And to throw again is Lawrence. He will find his tight end Smith for a Patriot touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Ready.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
52 blast.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
A handoff for Etienne. 78 yards now for Etienne, and he's got a first down.
97.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On the double.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Check. Ready?
A handoff running left is Etienne.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On the set. Red. Yellow.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Okay, break. Bravo.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Got a man, that's Ayuk. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Max box right.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Lawrence.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Open man is Ayuk, complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
He will find his tight end Smith for a Patriot touchdown.
Irv Smith Jr., a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Patriots up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Santos with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Ready.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. And the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Bird. Look at me. Sit Bird.
On 1st down, Lawrence. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Hey, exit. No.
They go play action with Lawrence. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hey, lock it.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just to...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Santos now to add the PAT. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice